apply castor oil inside, like at the back of your tongue in that area, and your tonsils will heal in a few days.
Yes. So that is a scanning for Sunilaya.
Sunil.
Yes. So Sunilaya, I request you to get back. Ramesh Jamanapalli has posted, Nithyanandam, can you scan my body and let me know my root pattern? So, Ma Mahavidya, you can go ahead and do the body scanning. Malleshwari Vemuganti has posted, Ma Nithyanandam, scan my eyes and tell me needful and filled with spiritual concentration to meditate. So, Ma Soni, you can do the body scanning for Ma Malleshwari. Drew Hurst has posted, his actual name is Andrew. Yes, yes, Aya, we'll definitely be doing the body scanning. Ma Brahma Yoga, please do the body scanning for Andrew, Aya. Okay, Sunil M. Aya has gotten back telling, yes, you are correct. Thank you. Yes, that is amazing. Sumil Aya, just follow whatever Paramashiva has revealed and you will be completely healed of all your problems, Aya.
Yes. So this is the body scan for Ramesh Jamanpalli Aya. Aya, Paramashiva is revealing that the root pattern is really the fear of impossibility, the fear of what if something doesn't happen, and that fear actually, these what if questions is what agitates you, and even something that you would really like to avoid thinking about. If there is a situation that makes you think for what if, you will make sure that you don't want to think of that situation, and it makes you really uncomfortable, which results into everything else like agitation or any kind of irritation, frustration. All of that just roll on to that.
Yes. So this is a body scanning for Ramesh Jamanapalli Aya. I request you to get back in the comment section, Aya, whether you were able to. Okay, actually, this is a body scanning. This was a scanning for your root pattern. So I request you to get back.
Yes, so I'm done with the body scanning for Andrew Aya. And Aya, Paramashiva revealed to me that the food which you're eating has a lot of fat in it. You're having really like a lot of dairy products, and also the food which you're having has a lot of fat in it and a lot of chemicals also. And because of that, you're starting like all the food is, and also on top of that, your food is not getting digested. So because of that, the food in your stomach is becoming really hard, and like it is in the process of becoming kidney stone. So immediately you should start taking castor oil, two tablespoons of castor oil every morning. And also you should start doing panchakriya, especially enema every like after taking castor oil, after around 2 or 3 hours you should do the enema. And also in the night time you should start taking haritaki. If you do these three things, all the food will start digesting, and you'll also see that you'll get the fit body which you want.
Yes, so this is a scanning for
Andrew Aya.
Yes, so Andrew Aya, this was a scanning for you. I request you to get back whether you were able to relate with the scanning and that you, whether you were able to hear what is the solution which Paramashiva has revealed for you. Yes, Masoni, you can go ahead.
Nithyananda Maleshwar Aya. Yeah, Paramashiva revealed that for your eye, Paramashiva revealed that to do eye cup and do meditation on your bottommost chakra with the Mahavakya playing at the background.
Yes, that is an amazing solution. So this is a scanning for
Maleshwari.
Yes, so this is a scanning for Malleshwari. So I request you to get back, Ma, whether you were able to relate with the scanning. Yes, and Madhav Kukkula Aya has gotten back telling, Ma, can you please scan again? I was not able to relate. So, Ma Mahavidya, you can go ahead and share what you were able to see. Okay, so Sunil M. Aya has gotten back telling, could you explain one more time clearly, please? You said correctly, but I'm confused. So Ma Brahmayoga, why don't you go ahead and repeat the scan for Sunil Aya?
Yes, so Sunil Aya, actually Paramashiva revealed that you have tonsils in your throat, and for that you should put castor oil at the back of your tongue, like as far as your hand can go inside. You should put castor oil over there, and after that you should drink castor oil. Because the moment the castor oil reaches your throat, it will start healing the whole area, and the tonsils will start healing, and in few days the whole thing will get healed.
Yes, amazing scanning. Mama Mahavidya, are you ready?
Yes. So, Madhavaya, please check your diet, reduce oil, and there is gas forming in your lower abdomen. So, enema will help you. And really, please add haritaki every night. If you're already taking maybe a little, one more spoon after each meal will really, really help heal your stomach and anything else that's going on right now with your digestion.
Yes. So this is a scanning for Madhav Kukkala Aya. Yes. So I request all of you to get back in the chat, and we thank all of you for joining us. I can see so many people flooding the comments with requests for body scanning for the friends, family members, and for themselves. But due to the interest of time, we have to move on to the next segments now. But you can surely come back 2 a.m. every day, 2 a.m. in IST and 4 p.m. IST, and you will be getting you can get the body scanning for yourself and your family and friends. So we thank all of you for joining us. Please stay tuned for the upcoming segments where you will be learning about who is Devi Parashakti and what are the Akashik readings. So please stay tuned. Thank you, Nithyanandam.
What I mean by the word Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model communities. Kailasas, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Peethas all over the world. All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. This is a fundamental truth. Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet, thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystem. I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you. We will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will happen to the whole planet. We all have to coexist together.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service, helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity. Withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment science. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost. What I mean by the word Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model communities. Kailasas, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Pitas all over the world. All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. It's a fundamental truth. Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystem. I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you. We will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will happen to the whole planet. We all have to coexist together. We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. we get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity. Withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment science. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost. What I mean by the word Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model community. Kailasas, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Pitas all over the world. All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. This is a fundamental truth. Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystem. I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you. We will make the whole planet flourish spiritually, the spiritual prosperity. Enlightenment whole planet Earth. We all have to coexist together. We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians. I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that. Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity. Withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment science. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost. What I mean by the word Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution.
and setting model communities. Kailasas, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Peethas all over the world.
All powerful cognition's knowledge, only when you live power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. It's a fundamental truth.
Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystem. I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you. We will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will happen to the whole planet. We all have to coexist together.
Nithyananda. Welcome back to all the viewers. We're completing further technical difficulties that we may have faced in the pause of the program, but we're back and we'll be continuing into the next segments of today's program. I strongly, first of all, encourage each and every one of you that if you have not already, make sure that you are going to the link provided in the scroll below for the UN, which has recognized the persecution against the Supreme Pontiffism as it is the Hindu Persecution Awareness Month. Kailasa, along with the Supreme Pontiffism, is ensuring that the persecution against the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is being presented to each and every one of you. You can visit the link in the scroll below in order to ensure that you see the report and the way that the UN, United Nations, has recognized the persecution against the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Please visit that link. And right now we'll be going forward with today the next segments in today's program.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda
bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasudashiva.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Paramashivoham.
And whatever has happened in space and whatever has happened in time is there as a file. Nothing can be destroyed. Nothing can be destroyed. And please understand that none of your actions, thoughts, plans, emotions, words, nothing can actually be destroyed. The Akashik records are the cosmic archives of everything that has happened, happening, and will happen. Akashic records are the verbal, visual, five-dimensional document. Whatever is happening is continuously getting recorded. All the information you collected from all your births is in your DNA, and you can access some of them just to understand and not to waste time doing the same thing again and again. It is not a prediction. Many of us have gone to predictions, have had our horoscope read and that kind of thing. However, we have to understand that this Akashic reading is a sacred spiritual process, and it is a reading from the cosmic archives. There is no such thing as past, present, and future. Beyond space, creation and destruction happen simultaneously. And in the dimension of time starts past, present, and future. But in the Akashic, yet to happen are already clearly recorded. Now, in the words of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, nobody has the right to comment on these readings. Nobody has the right to manipulate these readings. Nobody has the right to interpret, comment on these readings. They are complete unto themselves. And for anybody who wants to live enlightenment, live in tune with the cosmos, Jivan Mukti, does not need any spiritual practice other than listening to these great readings again and again. When you listen to these great readings, then naturally your negative logic is penetrated, broken, and those truths settle inside of your inner space and make you live enlightenment. As the avatar of Paramashiva, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has graced humanity with the blessings and darshan of Devi Parashakti, revealing answers to our questions and giving such complete completion to the yearning of seekers as solutions, breakthroughs, and liberating humanity from pain and suffering. Any answer given by Devi Parashakti is not just an answer, but a karmic breakthrough for the receiver. Yes, and now chant the Shastra Pramana, or the scriptural reference to manifest the powers of Akashic reading. Akasham vimalam pashyam kritva drishtim nirantaram shabdatma tat kshanad devi vairavam vapurapnuyat. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, looking at the spotless infinite etheric space, Akasha, beyond the sky and clouds, one should fix one's gaze from the third eye without blinking continuously and make the body and inner space steady and motionless. In that very moment, O Devi, one attains the nature and powers of infinite space Bhairava. The next slide, please. The Apta Pramana for the powers of Akashic reading. In the Hindu Purana, the Mahabharata narrates the story of the great sage Maitreya, who reveals to the secrets to Vidura, the story of his birth in the human form, and what are all the reasons for his suffering. Sage Maitreya accessed the Akashic records and told Vidura that he was not an ordinary man, but was in fact an incarnation of Yamraj, the Lord of Death. And he was to play the part of a so-called Shudra for 100 years, being cursed by Manduka Muni. The next slide, please. Now, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism says that all the information you collected from all of your births is inside of your DNA. You can access some of these just to understand and not to waste time doing the same actions again and again. Accessing the DNA code, reading the Akashic records, will be useful for you to be liberated from your default future, bringing an end to the binding cognitions, known and unknown suffering, and leading you to experience enlightenment. Paramashivoham. Also, only an avatar can alter the Akashic readings. Many of you might have had Akashic readings read out loud by an initiated Balasant of Nithyananda Gurukul or initiated disciple of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. However, only an avatar, Paramashiva himself, can alter, edit, upgrade, and change the Akashic records. During the Darshan and Dikshas, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism blesses and upgrades the Akashic records as per the prayer of the devotee. Now, the benefits of Akashic reading are absolutely immeasurable, but if I were to summarize, from this Akashic reading, you will experience and understand the most accurate, unbiased answer to your questions about your life, destiny, or purpose, or any everyday part of your life. You'll be spiritually healed and physically healed of emotional problems, and with just one look or word, you will receive the blessing to fulfill your right desires, and you'll get the clarity to redesign your future. Nithyananda, welcome back to all the viewers, completing for the technical errors. Nithyananda? Yes. Now let us enter into the introduction to Devi Parashakti. I'll now be chanting the Dhyana Shloka of Devi Parashakti from the Lalita Sahasranamam. Sindhuraruna Vigraham Trinayanam Manikyamoli Spurat Taranayaka Shekaram Mukhi Mapina Vakshoruham Panibhya Malipurna. Yes, once again, sorry for all the technical difficulties. And now I'll be chanting the English translation. The Divine Mother is to be meditated upon as shining in vermilion, red body with triple eyes sporting a crown of rubies, studded with the crescent moon, a face all smiles, a splendid bust, one hand holding the jewel cup brimming with mead, and the other twirling a red lotus. The next slide, please. Yes, the next Dhyana Shloka of Devi Parashakti from the Lalita Sahasranamam. Arunam karuna tarangitakshim drita pashankusha pushpabana chapam animadi binavritam mayukai rahamityeva vivavaye bhavani. I meditate on the great empress. She is red in color and her eyes are full of compassion, and holds the noose, the gourd, the bow, and flowery arrow in her hands. She is surrounded on all sides by powers such as anima for rays, and she is the self within me. The next slide, please. Devi Parashakti is the pure feminine consciousness. Parashakti is the cosmic mother. It is her cosmic womb from which billions and billions of universes comes out and go in. Source where the Big Bang and black holes go on. Parashakti is the source Shakti, the source energy, source power from which all of us came, in which all of us are even now, and in which all of us are going to merge. The next slide, please. Out of her extreme love and compassion, herself is manifesting through the embodied form of the Nijavatara, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, gracing us, answering all of our questions, attending to our prayers, giving
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. We get you help. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Nithyananda. Once again, completing with all the viewers for the technical difficulties. Yes, out of her extreme love and compassion, Parashakti herself is manifesting through the embodied form as the Nijavatara of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. She's gracing us, answering all of our questions, attending to our prayers, giving boons, healing us, revealing our past, present, and future, delivering profound truths, and ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself. In the words of Parashakti, raising his Omkara, expressing as the Vedas and Agamas, blossoming as Hrimkara, filled as the Parashodasi, living in the 40 triangles, the Kailasa Swamini, who is the Kailasa Sripura Chintamani, the Parashodasi, sitting as the Paramashiva, and Parameshwari, who rules the world, Paramashakti, Manonmani, Meenakshi, and Nithyananda, I took the Nijavatar here to give good boons to everyone, to bestow all goodness, Hiranyagarbha Swarupini, Brahmanda Yoni, Shami, Chandramauli, Rapala, Aparna, Uma Parvati Savitri, Navayavana, Samrajya Lakshmi, Parameshwari, Parashodasi, Meenakshi, taking the form of Nithyananda, I came as Nijavatara. With great compassion, I am blessing. Listen, people, to do good to all of you. I took the form and came down and as Nijavatara. Continuing with the words of Parashakti herself, raising in Omkara, blossoming as Shiva, Shiva manifesting as the source of existence, powers of existence, expression of existence, from the oneness of Om, blossoming into two as Prakriti and Purusha, blossoming as three Shaktis, Icha, Kriya, Jnana Shakti, and growing as 4 Vedas, expanding as the 5 Panchabhutas beyond the 6 chakras, filled as the Gotras of 7 Rishis, expanding as 8 directions, existing as 9 Grahas, blossoming as 10 Indriyas, being as the 11 Rudras, creating all worlds, bringing to life, to tell and make truth blossom, and to do good, Parashodasi, Meenakshi, in every form, I came to bless every one of you. Now, let us understand now how to receive Devi Parashakti. Understand that literally in that moment, you are seeing Paramashiva and Parashakti together. She is there in your screen. So always receive her very traditionally. In the Hindu tradition, there is a beautiful offering of the Dakshina, which you can offer for the divine beings and receive them in your home or your inner space. So it's just an offering of 2 betel leaves, 1 banana, 1 betel nut, and a coin. Now, it is not in order to monetize that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is guiding to offer a coin. It can be literally any form of currency. It can be just a cent or a penny that you have. And over time, you'll see how it just adds up to $1. But the amount of money is honestly is not the point here. The next slide, please. You just have to offer that to Devi. After the darshan is over, do namaskar, eat the banana leaf and betel leaf, the banana and the betel leaf and betel nut, and take that as prasadam. Collect those coins and then send to the Nithyanandeshwara Los Angeles temple. And understand that this small offering may look really trivial, really small to each and every one of you. But in just a few days' time, you will see how much it adds to your sentiment that Devi Parashakti is really manifesting in front of you. Rituals, the science of rituals is the science behind how to break your monotonous, unconscious mentality and lifestyle and remind you and raise you to a powerful cognition. It will break your unconscious behavior. Now here is pictures of the tambulam, how to set up the tambulam. You can see that the offering is made in a plate with all of the offerings, and included here are a set of bangles and a vastram, which is also something that you can offer if you'd like. Yes, so this comes to a conclusion of this segment for today. Now we'll understand how you can share this, or how you can ask the questions you want to Devi. So I request the NTV operator if you can share these slides on how to
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything.
If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment science. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are. Because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost. What I mean by the word Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is Kailasa. I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model community. Kailasas, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Pitas all over the world.
Welcome back, dear viewers. Now, in the next segment of the program, we would like to share with you what are the different ways we can make our offerings to Devi Parashakti, the E-Hundi offerings. So, the first offering that we have is the offering of E-Hundi, which is offered out of pure love, devotion, and gratitude to Devi Parashakti. For Devi Parashakti manifesting in our lives. Bhakti Priya Bhakti Gamya Bhakti Vashya Bhayapaha Shambhavi Sharada Aradhya Sharvani Sharmadayini. Devi is fond of true devotion and is realized through true devotion. She can be won over through true devotion. She removes all the fears. So, when we are offering out of gratitude to Devi Parashakti, requesting her grace and blessings and presence forever in your life. So out of that space of gratitude, whatever you want to offer, you can offer it as an E-Hundi offering. It can be from $1 to $2 to $10 to $100 to $1,000, whatever you want. Out of your gratitude, you can offer it to Devi Parashakti. The next offering that we have is the offering of the Sankalpa. Taitan Mokyate Vishwam Saiva Vishwam Prasuyate Chaya Chitta Chavijanam Tushta Arudhim Prayachati. The goddess enchants this universe and she herself gives birth to this universe. That goddess, being prayed without interest in anything, gives that knowledge that leads to salvation and gives wealth in the materialistic sense. So offering of the Sankalpa, the conscious resolution, blesses the person offering with the fruition of the desires and the wishes that he is earning for. So you can go ahead and make the Sankalpa offering, and you can offer that. It is just $1 per person. So you can request it every time Devi Parashakti comes. Every time you can go ahead and make the Sankalpa offering to Devi Parashakti. The next offering that we have is that of the Sahasra Nama Swarna Kasu. Sahasra Nama means 1008 names. Swarna Kasu means gold coin. So the gold coin with the inscription of the, each gold coin will have inscription of one of the 1008 names of Devi Parashakti. So when you offer the gold coins which has the names of Devi Parashakti inscribed on it, each name is nothing but her quality. So when you offer that to Devi Parashakti, you pray to Devi Parashakti to bless you, to imbibe and radiate those qualities of Devi inside you as well. So offering of the gold coin inscribed with each of the 1008 names to receive the blessings of Devis and to have the Ananta Kalyana Gunas, all the imperishable divine qualities of Devi Parashakti. The next offering that we have is that of the Mukta Anguti, the finger ring with the pearl. There is a beautiful reference in the Meenakshi Pancharatnam which says, Muktahara Lasat Kirita Ruchiram Purnendu Bhakta Prabham Sinchannu Purakinkini Manidaram Patna Prabhava Suram Sarvabhishtabala Pradam Girisudam Vani Rama Sevitam Meenakshim Pranadosmi Santatamaham Karunyavaram Nidim. I bow to the goddess Meenakshi, whose crown has a garland of pearls and the face shining like a full moon, who wears anklets that are studded with gemstones and has small bells, who is shining like a splendor of lotus, who grants all the wishes, the daughter of the mountain who is worshipped by goddess Vani and Brahma. I remain ever bowing to goddess Meenakshi, the ocean of compassion. So you can offer the Mukta Anguti, the finger ring with a pearl, to receive the blessings to receive the blessings of Devi Parashakti, to be showered by her compassion and pure love in all your business endeavors. So if any of you want to offer the Mukta Anguti, the finger ring with a pearl, you can offer it. There are 3 different denominations: the small size $251, medium size $500, the large size is $750. The next offering is the offering of the Swarna Padma Pushpa, the golden lotus. Now, the significance of the lotus in the Hindu Dharma, there are hundreds of scriptural references of using lotus in the worship of Paramashiva. Almost everything in the worship of the ultimate involves the consecration of the deities or meditating on the mudras, asanas, involves the lotus flower, lotus petals, lotus pericap. Lotus is used invariably. Lotus is considered the divine flower. Shakti of Paramashiva is also called lotus. The base of the Paramashiva Linga, it has the Padma Pita, the lotus base. The disciple is also considered a lotus, who is about to. So offer the golden lotus in any size you wish to be blessed to have the state, space, powers and the being of the Parashakti in your inner space amidst any and every adverse situation in your life. The next offering is that of the Swarna Metti, the golden toe ring. Nakadidiri Samchanna Namachana Tamoguna Padmatwaya Prabhajala Padadvaya Prabhajala Parakrita Saroruha. Those you whose brightness from the toenails destroy the darkness of ignorance from the minds of your devotees who prostrate at your feet. You whose brightness from your 2 feet overpowers that of the lotus flower. So offering of the Swarna Metti, the golden toe ring to Devi Parashakti, to be in the space of constant gratitude and receive her blessings in even the most difficult situations of your life. So the offering of the golden toe ring is $750. The next offering is that of the Swarna Mangtika, the golden hairline jewelry. Devi is referred to as Sudha Sara Bhivarshini. She who makes the nectar flow in our nerves from the Sahasrara. So the Swarna Mangtika, the golden handling jewelry, represents the nectar from the Sahasrara, which is fully achieving the state of overflowing gratitude and the space of complete completion. The next offering we have to Devi Parashakti is the offering of the Pratyaksha Pada Puja. Akadhiditi Samchanna Namachana Tamoguna Padadhoya Prabhachala Parakrita Saroruha. The illumining splendor of Devi's toenails dispels the darkness of ignorance in the devotees prostrating at her feet. Her feet defeats the lotus in beauty. So the shloka number 83 of Saundarya Lahari states that the nails have been sharpened by constantly being touched by the crowns of the celestial beings who always prostrate before Devi. Tamoguna is darkness. In this stotram, the tamas is the indicative of ignorance in the minds of the devotees, and by constantly prostrating before Devi, their ignorance is removed. Attain rich. So offering of the Pratyaksha Pada Puja blesses the Yajaman with all the auspiciousness and the blessings of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. The next offering we have is the Vastra Seva, the cloth offering of the Vastra Seva to bless the Yajaman with all the auspiciousness and the blessings of the Supreme Pontiff. So here we have the various offerings that you can make to Devi Parashakti. And how do you go ahead and register for these offerings? Now, if you are wanting to make the offering, but you do not have the means to manifest it today, but you have a desire, you have an intention, you really want to offer, but today you may not be able to offer for various reasons, then you can go ahead and fill the registration form, which is tiny.cc/bhavasamadhi. Now, if ready to go ahead and make the offering right away, then you can directly go to the second link, which is tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. And after you make the online payment, you fill the Sankalpa form, submitting the details for the puja and the names to be chanted. You can fill the Sankalpa form, entering the names of your family members whom you want to be benefited from this puja. So we will now be taking you through a quick walkthrough of these links to show you how you can very easily go ahead and register yourself to make the offerings to Devi Parashakti.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Welcome back, dear viewers. So, for you to make the offerings to Devi Parashakti, we had shared about the link, which is tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. However, there are some technical issues on the website, so we are resolving this. So we should be updating back shortly that you should be able to access tiny.cc/Devi-offerings to be able to make your offerings. However, in the meanwhile, those of you who would like to make your offerings as an e-hundi offering, as a contribution and as a support to Kailasa, to continue sharing Swamiji's teachings with the rest of the world, we are now having an option where just from the YouTube live chat, you are able to access the live chat screen. And in the YouTube live chat itself, you are able to make your offerings, e-hundi offerings to Devi Parashakti. So if watching us on YouTube, so this is the YouTube live stream, and on the right side, you will see the live chat option. Now on the live chat option on the right side, in the bottom, you will see two options. One is an emoji, and then the second one is the dollar symbol. Now, if you click on the emoji, which is to put some emoticons in the chat, and then the dollar symbol. Now, when you click on the dollar symbol, you will see three options opening up. We're just going to show it to you. So you will see here, when you scroll down in the live chat screen, you will see an emoticon and then you see a dollar symbol. When you click on the dollar symbol, you will see three options: join, super chat, and super sticker. If you click on join, it gives us various options in which you can become a member of the channel: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and premium options. So you can click on join and be able to join the channel. So let's say I want to choose the premium option. I click on join. And it opens a pop-up where it asks me to either add a debit card or a credit card, or I can add the PayPal details. So you can go ahead and enter those and click on save card, or you can click on add PayPal and you can add the details. So these are the two options for payment, but depending on your country of residence, you may have less or more options. Then we have the super chat option, which is an offering, like a contribution, donation offering that you're making, like an e-hundi offering, like a dakshina offering to Devi Parashakti. So here you can enter any amount that you want. You can even enter like $1 or $2 or $5. I'm just going to leave it as is. It says $5. If you want to enter any message, you can enter it in the box that's above and then click on buy and send. When you click on buy and send, it opens a pop-up where you can enter your credit or debit card details or PayPal details. And if you click on super sticker, then it opens up a series of stickers. You can choose the sticker that you would like to offer and make an offering to Devi Parashakti. So this is the way you can make your offering, an e-hundi offering to Devi Parashakti. And I hope all of you are seeing the message on the screen. Today, live Devi Parashakti Akashik reading at 10 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So today, Devi Parashakti herself is coming to bless us live with the Devi Parashakti Akashik readings. And all the members of the channel, you will be able to submit your questions in the YouTube live chat itself. And if you are not yet a member of the channel, we welcome you and invite you to become a member of the channel. However, all the non-members of the YouTube channel, you can submit your questions on Facebook Live as a comment, or on the Twitter Live as a comment, as a reply tweet to the main live stream, or in Instagram, or in the Kailasa.org website. We have a WhatsApp option and a live chat option. So you have 6 different options in which you can submit your questions to Devi Parashakti. So there are multiple ways you can go ahead and submit your questions. In the next part of today's program, we are going to share with you how the revelations that Devi Parashakti has given for us, the various different revelations of Devi Parashakti, and how Devi Parashakti comes time and again to bless us all, to give us all the boons and the blessings, and to give us the message that we all need to be aware of after a short break.
Knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. It's a fundamental truth.
Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystem.
I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you.
We will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will happen to the whole planet. We all have to coexist together.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity. Withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness, we can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment science. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost.
Welcome back, dear viewers. So earlier I had announced about the link to make your offerings. which is tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. And the link is now working. We have fixed the technical issues. So you should be able to go to tiny.cc/Devi-offerings to go ahead and make your offerings to Devi Parashakti. Now, there are different revelations that Devi Parashakti has given for us to, as a warning to humanity, or to let us know how do we prepare ourselves and avoid the default future that is ahead of us. Or Devi Parashakti has also revealed why the humanity is facing the pandemic that we are facing. What are the after effects of the pandemic? How the pandemic is going to affect us, so we can be prepared and we can prepare ourselves and prepare the near and dear ones to better handle the situation that is happening out here. So in this segment, we are going to share with you one of the revelations that Devi Parashakti gave, and how those revelations, whatever Devi Parashakti has given, we are able to see those revelations back manifesting as reality in our day-to-day lives. So whatever Devi Parashakti reveals is a direct revelation from the cosmic archives, and we have been able to map the revelations of Devi Parashakti with various different researchers, media articles, university journals. We have been able to confirm whatever Devi Parashakti has revealed with all of these. So today we are going to present one such revelation. Now, one of the revelations that Devi Parashakti gave is what we are going to see today. The revelation by Devi Parashakti on the 5th of June 2021. Devi Parashakti revealed, saying that not only people dying in crores, financial and mental retardness, you will also see the minds getting collapsed. Freedom from all this suffering is the life of living enlightenment. First, prevent yourself from this deadly corona, O people. Do the job of saving your lives as the first priority. So here Devi Parashakti is revealing there's not just people dying, like there will be a lot of mental diseases and minds getting collapsed. And the first priority is for us to save and protect ourselves at this time. So here we have the revelation about the mental health issues by Devi Parashakti on the 5th of June. And we are able to also confirm through a media article by the Global News on the very next day. We have revelation saying the psychiatric symptoms like depression, anxiety exhibited by the COVID-19 patients study. According to a new study, the neurological symptoms like depression and anxiety are shown to be common in those who have contracted COVID-19. There is a research article by the BMC Psychology, which was published on the 8th of June, which says that the impact of COVID-19 on the mental health of US students. The article, college students, article says, our results indicate that the students closer to graduating faced increases in anxiety, feeling of loneliness and depression. Many reported worries for the health of loved ones, most impacted their mental health issues and the need to take care of the families, most current affected and future plans. So all the college students also seem to be affected mentally due to the COVID pandemic. Here we have one more research by the researchers of the Dartmouth College, who have tracked the moods and behaviors of about 200 college students for 4 years, say that the stress levels is at the highest. So the rates of anxiety and depression among the college students continue to increase. The researchers are revealing that Dartmouth College researchers began tracking the 217 students when they entered the school as a freshman in 2017 in the hopes of understanding how they behave. They have seen students' stress level rise and fall, usually in tandem with the exams. But since the onset of the coronavirus pandemic, the rates of depression and anxiety have soared and have shown no signs of coming down, said Andrew Campbell, a researcher and the computer science professor. So we have various different revelations given by Devi Parashakti on so many different aspects, and we will be continuing to reveal more and more of these revelations. And one of the revelations that Devi Parashakti herself revealed now is that the only job for you is to keep yourself alive during this pandemic. So And the solution provided by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, especially if you are in India, which is one of the first affected countries to keep yourself alive, is to be in a place where multi-layer quarantine is provided. And Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has opened the doors of almost every Kailasa, where you are able to have the multi-layer quarantine, where we are able to provide the multi-layer quarantine facilities. So now I'm going to invite the administrators of the Adi Kailasa Sarvanyapita in Bangalore, where the multi-layer quarantine services, the COVID protection and prevention care services are provided to anybody and everybody, absolutely free of cost, after a short break.
What I mean by the word Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is Kailasa.
I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model community. Kailasas, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanyapitas all over the world.
All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. It's a fundamental truth.
Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. all sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you. We will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will happen to the whole planet. We all have to coexist together.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. Manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity. Withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness, we can support you, aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment time. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost.
Yes. The next segment is Kailasa's de facto spiritual embassy as COVID care protection centers. Now, let us look at the stats today. The Human Rights Watch has reported that more than 1.5 billion students are out of school today. More than 95% of world's students are out of school due to school closures in at least 188 countries. 36.5% of US college students pointed to stress as the biggest reason why their academic performance suffered negatively for the past 12 months. That's a huge percentage. Like around 40% of students are stressed and their academic performance has suffered negatively. In addition, around 30% listed anxiety as a factor. For American middle schoolers, 61% of teens admitted feeling a lot of pressure to get good grades. Approximately 1.27 billion learners are currently affected due to school closures in response to pandemic. According to UNICEF monitoring, 46 countries are currently implementing nationwide closures and 27 are implementing local closures, impacting about 72.9% of the world's student population. In a survey by the mental health charity Young Minds, which included about 2,111 participants up to the age of 25 years with a mental illness history in the UK, 83% said that the pandemic had made their conditions worse. 26% of people said that they're unable to access the mental health support. Peer support and face-to-face services have been cancelled, and support by phone or online can be challenging for some young people. The COVID-19 pandemic has disrupted or halted the critical mental health services in 93% of countries worldwide, while the demand for mental health is increasing according to a new World Health Organization survey. Recently, a study also found that 18% of individuals, including people with and without a past psychiatric diagnosis, who received a COVID-19 diagnosis were later diagnosed with a mental health disorder, such as anxiety or mood disorders. Surveys also found that substance use and suicidal ideation are particularly pronounced for young adults, with 25% of reporting they started or increased the substance use during pandemic, and 26% people reporting serious suicidal thoughts compared to 11% of adults. So if you take the working youngsters or the people who go to schools, they suffer anxiety and depression, and they are also reported to have increased affiliation towards the substance use. Every year, over 1.2 million students drop out of high school in United States alone. That's a student every 26 seconds or 7,000 a day. About 25% of high school Frenchmen fail to graduate from high school on time. So far, we have seen how the pandemic COVID-19 has affected the field of education. Globally, 95% of students are out of school, and how all of them are under stress, are under mental depression, are prone to suicidal thought currents, and prone to substance use. So these are the impact that the COVID-19 has created in the student population. Now let us look into how the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Swamiji, through Kailasa's Department of Education, how holistic conscious living is being imparted to the young minds today. Now, if you are somebody who wants to empower yourselves for conscious living, then you're welcome to join us in the COVID care protection centers in the link below, kailasa.org/Kailasa care, KAILASA.org/KAILASACARE. The whole Gurukul, real Hindu Gurukul, Hindu University atmosphere that Swamiji had created in 1970s is what he's trying to reproduce all over the world through Nithyananda Gurukul and online e-Gurukul. Gurukul is a place where celebration begins with right words in the blossoming minds, creating a gateway of possibilities, creating an enlightened civilization with yogic body and Vedic mind. Nithyananda Gurukul is a mystical Vedic school established by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Here the students live their highest potential and manifest various spiritual powers. The Gurukul functions according to the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism's vision that education is for life, but life itself is not for education. The Gurukul brings to the world the right kind of education that empowers you. The current system of education established by McCullough and Max Muller in India is a non-involving narrative style of teaching. The original Indian education system was not about continuously giving words, ideas, concepts, theories, or theologies. It was about awakening you to the right context, which is enlightenment. The Indian education system, the Gurukul, is more near transfer of knowledge. Whether others educate you or you educate yourself, if it is based on the weakest link, it is called generalization. Dilution due to generalization. Whether others educate you or you educate yourself, if you plan everything based on the best of you, which is the authentic self, it is called specialization. The Gurukul ambience that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is reviving today, it is for specialization and it is not for generalization. What you get through, what you acquire through Macaulay's or Max Muller's education is about generalization. But the Gurukul ambience that the Hinduism upheld for centuries and millennia, which the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is reviving today, it is about specialization. Education means putting set of ideas into your head and forcing you to conform to it, pressurizing you to memorize it and forcibly making you to vomit it. That is what currently the students face today. They are forced to memorize something and forced to vomit something today. That is why they are anxious, stressed, the pressure to get good marks, everything is on them, mainly because the whole approach of education is very narrow and it forces you to memorize and vomit. But whereas in case of Gurukul, there is no education, there is only initiation. The Hindu system of education is all about initiation. Initiation means empowering you with powers and letting you to play with it, letting you to manifest it, letting you to specialize it. The whole specialization is a byproduct of the Hindu system of education, which the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is letting you to grow and glow. The purpose of education is educating the child to be manifesting whatever he is capable of and being a very good, beautiful, and best contributing citizen of the planet Earth and for whole of the humanity. In Vedic tradition, examinations are not done by question-answer method. This whole question-answer method is Macaulay's method, clerk-making method. But in Vedic tradition, all the examinations are conducted through the thought current that you carry. The person will be made to speak in presence of the Pandits who have mastered that thought current. They will see whether he can spontaneously express that thought current. If the student is able to express that thought current cohesively, then he has mastered it. So it is never by question and answer method, but it is about specializing that particular thought current. So you pass an examination if you specialize that particular thought current. It is about genuinely empowering that person in that thought current. So that is the speciality of this Vedic tradition, as opposed to making clerks what we get through the Macaulay's method. Now, what does Swamiji say about real education? If we are teaching the science of completion to our kids, we should be able to guarantee you can't even get one lie out of our Gurukul kids. That is what is education. Education is about mastering a particular thought current, which becomes your lifestyle, which becomes the cognition style, which becomes their very being. For hours, you cannot speak on a subject unless it has become your thought current, the way you cognize. Change of thought current, transformation of thought current is a success of education. Each Upanishads add a thought current to you. Transformation of thought currents is a success. So Swamiji has beautifully expressed that somebody who's mastering or who's graduating from Gurukul will be an expert, subject expert of a particular thought current. He will be able to express it for hours and hours. You will not be able to get one lie of the Gurukul kid because that is the education that they are deeply rooted in. Our Gurukul kids are not teacher-centric. Our Gurukuls are education-centric. Please understand, our Gurukuls are not teacher-centric. Our Gurukuls are actually education-centric. Students can develop, invent something which his Guru doesn't know. He has the freedom to do it. Please understand, only the basic formulas are taught, basic tools to awaken that knowledge is being taught, but the student is left free to explore on their own. It is because of this freedom of expression of thought, freedom to play with the thought current, based on the foundation. That was what made the Hindu civilization so rich. So many discoveries happened out of the Hindu civilization. It is because of the freedom of that thought current that the education system was upholding. Gurukuls are not with a set of rules or frames. They are only supported people to explore the highest possible creativity. Gurukuls are not like dams for your inspiration and energy. It is an embankment for the wilder river. Embankment is different, dam is different. With a dam, you are dammed white. If it is an embankment, you are not a dam. That is why many of the Advaita Guru disciples were Vishishtadvaitis or Advaitis. Or many of the Advaiti Guru disciples were Advaitis. Means what? Only the basic scales, analysis scales were given to you, but you are free to analyze. You are given a spoon, but you are not spoon-fed. You are not spoon-fed by the Hindu education. You are only given the spoon. You are being empowered with a tool to explore your thought current. That is the way Hindu education has empowered, which the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is reviving. The freedom itself shows, otherwise you will be shocked. Ramanuja's guru was a great Advaiti. Being Advaiti, Ramanuja was able to think in the language of Vishishtadvaita, shows the freedom available in the Gurukul. And the same way, there are many Advaitis studied at the feet of Dvaitis or Vishishtadvaitis. But Sanatana Hindu Dharma gives only the tools to explore, but it is not putting you any frames, any restrictions, dams. If you read the Shanti Mantra, it is education-centric. It is not teacher-centric. Unfortunately, in the modern day, because teachers have not taken the responsibility to be the education-centric, it has become more of a teacher-centric. So whichever teacher teaches you fundamentals, you get more centric around the teacher rather than the education itself. So if you look into the Upanishads, the whole verse, if you read, may we both together be protected. See, the teacher is also praying along with the student. Actually, it is because we are education-centric, we are able to explore and reach the new heights of seeking. New heights of seeking is what the Ishta Devata concept has come. Guru encourages the disciple to travel, discover, reinvent their own paths, their own methodologies. He continues to encourage the disciple to explore on their own. Just being available as a good support guide, not being heavy on them. The uniqueness of our Gurukuls are the freedom to explore, create, the constructive freedom that they enjoy. With the principles of completion, the four tattvas of integrity, authenticity, responsibility, and enriching, as well as the truths of ahimsa or the non-violence, and abhayam sarvabhutebhyo, the adolescents of Nithyananda Gurukul, have played with these powerful cognitions and thought currents and have physically demonstrated the power of these truths by providing security to the rose plants in the garden of Gurukul, resulting in the rose plants dropping their thorns. Now, let us watch this video. We're going to watch a video where we're going to see how Swamiji has shared the importance of the Hindu.
Now it is time, as per the astrology, no theory can rule any human society which is imposed on that society more than 60 years. Now 60 years is over for the non-involvement narrative education system. I am telling you, future is Gurukul system. The future of education is where
the teachers and students live together in one place. If needed, let the parents also stay there. But because basically kids do what you do, they won't do what you say. Understand? They do what you do. They won't do what you say. Whatever you do, simply they will do. They will never do what you say. Most of the time, they don't care for what you say. The future of the Indian education system, I can say, the future of any intelligent education system will be Gurukul system. I am not talking out of pride or arrogance. I am talking seeing the future. I am telling you, I will be leading this revival in the education system through our Gurukul system. Through our Gurukul system. It is going to be the Gurukuls. In Indian education system, complete involvement is required from the side of the teacher and the student. Student need to study the teacher. Teacher need to study the student. Understand? After thoroughly studying the student, teacher identifies the right subject in which the student will be successful. Few things are basic for everyone, like science of completion and enlightenment. Other than the science of enlightenment, all other things, master selects the subject in which the student will be successful. And then student is trained specifically in those fields with the knowledge of enlightenment, with the science of enlightenment, with the truth of enlightenment as the context. Even if you learn the archery, enlightenment is the context. If you study administration, enlightenment is the context. If you learn about business, enlightenment is the context. If you learn plumbing, building houses, sculpting, enlightenment is the context. Indian education system is more of a transmission of the knowledge, not transfer of knowledge. It is not just information based.
What I mean by the word Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is Kailasa.
I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model communities. Kailasas, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Pitas all over the world.
All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. It's a fundamental truth.
Hinduism cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystem.
I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you.
We will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will happen to the whole planet. We all have to coexist together.
We get you health. We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become wealthy. We won't stop giving you just good life. We will literally not stop till you live enlightened life. manifesting the state of Paramashiva, space of Paramashiva, powers of Paramashiva, being of Paramashiva. Whole world should become Kailasians.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment science. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost. What I mean by the word Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is E-Kailasa.
I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not but by evolution.
Welcome back. And as we were seeing, the important pillar of Gurukul in the 5 pillars of Kailasa of Hinduism itself, today, education is known to be the key factor to enabling upwards socio-economic mobility and the strongest means of removing poverty. The right education is crucial to the well-being, stability, and growth of not only every child, but to humanity as a whole. The Gurukul system is known to be the knowledge transmission system of Hinduism, one of the pillars which kept Sanatana Hindu Dharma alive and standing as the world's most ancient living civilization. Through Kailasa's Department of Education, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, the Gurukul system is actually being revived in its entirety through Kailasa. What is really Gurukul? What does it literally mean? It actually means living in the Guru's home. The Gurukul system is rooted in the Guru Shishya Sampradaya, or the living lineage of the Guru-disciple relationship. After decades of study on the physical, chemical, biological uniqueness of the meditative states and enlightened beings, it has been found that in the normal waking state alone, their brainwaves show that they are in a complete meditative state despite being fully active and engaged. In the world of athletics, this state is actually known as the being in the zone, a glimpse into the peak of focus, cognitive function, attention, and coordination, to name a few. Rather than a glimpse, enlightened beings casually walk, talk, and engage with life, settled in this very peak. Recent studies have also found that we imbibe the body language, behaviors, and patterns of those in our environment, not just on the behavioral level, but to the depths of the neurological layer. This is also known as the mirror neuron effect. In this way, there is no better teacher than the enlightened Guru, who, as per modern science, exists as the superconscious, biological, reproducible anomaly. However, through centuries of Mughal invasions, colonialism, and continued persecution against Hinduism and Hindu tradition, this science of knowledge transmission has been diminishing at an unprecedented rate. After careful study in the colonialism era, it was found that the Gurukul system was standing as a backbone and stability of the Hindu civilization. The Macaulay education system was imposed in India after this revelation and discovery. One can see here 13,000 universities across Bharat, 2 lakh Gurukuls were destroyed in Bengal and Bihar alone through these invasions that had plagued India for the last few millennia itself. The systematic destruction of Hindu universities and Gurukuls goes also more than 80% of Hinduism's indigenous knowledge. One can see the despicable attitude of Thomas Macaulay, who was one almost singularly responsible for the sinister conspiracy of destroying the whole Gurukul system of education and the cunning, cheap way in which this was planned. It is evident in the letter he has written. Our English schools are flourishing wonderfully. He's talking about the state of India during the colonial rule. The effect of this education on the Hindus is prodigious. No Hindu who has received an English education ever continues to be sincerely attached to his religion. The Hindu religion is so extravagantly absurd that it is impossible to teach a boy astronomy, geography, natural history without completely destroying the hold which that religion has on his mind. It is my firm belief that if our plans of education are followed up, there will not be a single idolater among the respectable classes in Bengal 30 years hence. And this will be effected without any efforts to proselytize, without the smallest interference with religious liberty, merely by the natural operation of knowledge and reflection. I heartily rejoice in this prospect. One should note here specifically the reference to Bengal because it is literally the cultural capital of the country. The whole seed, the bed of knowledge, being centered among a few places, a central one being in Bengal, and how the whole colonial attitude of destroying the education system from its very roots with this sinister conspiracy. Nithyananda Gurukul, Kailasa's Nithyananda Gurukul, is a valiant attempt to revive the Gurukul system of education in all its glory and tradition. One can see here the blissful faces of the Balasans, or the child saints of the Nithyananda Gurukul, directly getting trained by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam. 2nd October 2006 was the historic day on which the Nithyananda Gurukul was inaugurated in Adi Kailasa in Bidadi. And that's the first batch of students who enrolled in the Nithyananda Gurukul. And the students of the Nithyananda Gurukul practicing yoga and meditation under the Kalpavriksha, the sacred banyan tree in Adi Kailasa. 50% of the Gurukul Balasans, the child saints, study 1 to 3 years ahead of their age group, is what the statistics indicate, scoring in the top 10 to 20% of Mensa at the age 14. Now that's an enviable record to speak of, because as anyone who has attempted Mensa quizzes, not even the whole competition, one can really understand the level of intuitive intelligence the children, the students of the Nithyananda Gurukul are exhibiting if they can come in the top 10 to 20% of Mensa at the young age of just about 14. The Gurukul Balasans, you can see here, learning standard academics along with the indigenous Hindu scriptures. That's the system of education in Kailasa's Nithyananda Gurukul. The Gurukul Balasans practicing the Shivastamba Yoga to build a yogic body, strong nervous system, and all this under the guidance of trained Shivastamba Yoga Acharyas. 20th May 2018, the Gurukul Balasan demonstrating the ability to perform Kundalini Rajju Yoga, or the rope yoga, and that too with blindfold, clearly indicating that the whole achievement of the Nithyananda Gurukul Balasans is not only a yogic body, but also power manifestation coupled with yogic fiats. Dhanur Vidya, the science of archery, and who would not like to be in the position of this Balasan, who, as you can see, blissfully being trained directly by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam. The once lost science of Dhanur Vidya, which is not just the science of archery as we understand it, it is a lot more than that, because it teaches one how to be focused, and it directly trains one's consciousness towards the ultimate. That's exactly what the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagwan Nithyananda Paramashivam, not only through his teaching of the science, but literally transmitting his own biomemory into the Balasans of the Nithyananda Gurukul, so that they are established in the state, space, being, and superconsciousness of Paramashiva. 30% of the Gurukul Balasans demonstrating the capacity to spontaneously play musical instruments without any formal training. All this is the result of the powerful Kundalini awakening by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in these Balasans well before their physical maturity, thus preparing their bodies and minds to experience the quantum leap into superconsciousness and to be established in the state, space, and being of Paramashiva. The Balasans living the Agama Shastra-based lifestyle, the Balasans demonstrating the ability to read blindfolded, which is one of the 420 Shaktis which Paramashiva himself reveals. All these Shaktis, the Balasans are initiated into just with the one touch of just one initiation of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The Gurukul Balasans participating in the Vakyartha Sadas, or loosely translated as debate, when they are internalizing the supreme truths, the ultimate truths revealed by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, and all those cosmic truths after experiencing, after living them, experimenting with them, sharing their learnings, their experiences. That is what Vakyartha Sadas is all about. The Balasans of the Nithyananda Raja Gurukul addressing at such a young age the Kailasian delegates, and the Balasans of the Nithyananda Raja Gurukul, after successfully hosting the worldwide webinar on the highlights and science of the Nithyananda Gurukul. And one can see here the impact of the Gurukul in, to put it very succinctly, whole brain learning, stress-free living, zero teen violence or aggression, quantum memory activation, recalling verbatim after a single hearing, which is called the Shakti of Ekasanta Grahi. And Kailasa's Nithyananda Hindu University, which is the world's largest Hindu university established around the globe, having 450 plus campuses in 150 plus countries, available to the public from as early as 2003. Reviving and presenting the world's most ancient lost knowledge in a user-friendly way, where the ancient truths are taught in a way directly applicable for the modern man's personal, practical, and professional life. 20 million enrollments and still counting, over 7,000 courses already available, and delegates and teachers from over 50 countries directly contributing to Nithyananda Hindu University. And having said this, the whole Nithyananda Gurukul is all about reviving the spiritual enlightenment ecosystem as existed pristinely in the Vedic ages. So if one wants to experience more, try out the Nithyananda Gurukul. One can enroll. First, we can enroll as of today in the